Sir, as you know, I come from Kerala and full of coastal line area, and even when you come, if you look into the India, this is full of coastal area. Many people ask me, there are so many challenges for marine littering, and marine and species are suffering from this. How do you see, what is your opinion on this, and how can we create awareness, or how can we improve our program, or we can have a system to develop into the, as you said, it is good to teach children, how we can improve the system of recycling in this marine littering.
You raised a very important point about marine littering. First, what does it go to the sea? Something which comes through the river stream and which rivers pass to the sea. And this is happening because of the littering that is happening around the river bed, and it is finally during the rainy season it goes and then it flows into the sea, which are normally carry bags, normally the wrappers, biscuit wrapper, all those foodstuff wrappers are this thing. But that's not the real problem in marine littering. The real problem is the fishing nets. None of the fishermen in this country is aware that fishing nets have a resellable value. For him, sea is everything. So he gets his earning from the sea by catching the fish, and when the net is not usable, it has lost its life, he will just throw it into the sea because he thinks sea is too big, it can absorb, it can, destroy. But if he is made aware that these fishing nets, if it is not thrown into the sea, and if it is given back to some agency who can convert this fish material, which is normally a high cost material called nylon, which is used in that, is converted into properly, it is reused for different application. Two things are solved. There is a value generation for the waste would have gone to the marine belt. Second, it's also is that you reduce the marine littering to a major extent. Using the fishing net waste, blending and mixing with some specific compound, it can be converted into a very useful engineering products which can be used in wide variety of applications. Now this technology is there, it is available, but it is not gone down the drain to the person who is actually littering. Okay, 8,000 kilometers of coastal land what we have. I mean, I do not know the statistics of how many fishermen are there, how many fishing boats are there, but everything that they use goes to the sea, this is for sure. When they go to the sea, they carry a lot of food in different formats, in the bottles or in packed, the plastic. They have been never taught that they have to bring it back to the shore, empty bottles or this thing, etc. So there is a possibility of providing that, making it compulsory on all the boats to have a small crushing machine which can crush all the plastics, or baling machine which can do this thing, so that anything that they have taken, it is not thrown into the sea. Okay. There are floating plastics which is basically made of the thing, and there are sinking plastic in the thing. What sinks goes down, what floats which will keep on running around here and there till some birds will come and catch it from the top or something. So marine littering, the biggest 60% of what is littered in the marine fishing nets. This is already proven fact. So actually, in fact, I am working with one of the company who is manufacturing the fishing nets to take it to the stream and see that how he can help with this funding to get this. So this one coastal belt with about 160 kilometer length, we are trying to do an experiment, making all the fishermen aware and trying to bring it back, provide them when they come back, the collection bin, they want to put this net, etc. So unless you exercise this kind of activity across the country, our all efforts are not going to take a fast track. Good that you raised this point about marine littering. Literally, the best way to control 60-70% of the marine littering control will happen if the fishing nets do not go into the sea at all. It's collected back and it is reprocessed, regenerated, used in a different application. But technology is available, but educating the fishermen is most important. Make them aware. Their contribution to the society. I think probably the things will change.